early life and family background in Porbandar, Gujarat. He paints a vivid picture of his parents, his deeply religious mother, Putlibai, whose unwavering faith and self-discipline left a lasting impression, and his father, Karamchand Gandhi, the Diwan, chief minister of several princely states, known for his integrity and practical wisdom. Gandhi candidly describes his childhood as somewhat unremarkable, marked by shyness, a fear of the dark, and youthful indiscretions like petty theft. He emphasizes the early influences of his family's Vaishnavite traditions and the Jain principles prevalent in the region, which sowed the seeds of non-violence and tolerance in his young mind. A significant portion of the early chapters focuses on his marriage to Kasturbai at a young age. He reflects on their evolving relationship, initially characterized by his attempts to exert authority as a husband, which he later comes to regret. He portrays Kasturbai as a strong-willed and independent woman who, through her quiet resistance and unwavering devotion, became his lifelong companion and a crucial source of strength. He doesn't shy away from recounting the challenges and misunderstandings in their early married life, offering a remarkably honest portrayal of their human imperfections. Gandhi then details his education, first in India and later his journey to England to study law. He vividly describes his initial struggles with adapting to Western culture, his attempts to emulate English gentlemen, and his eventual realization that this was not his true path. He recounts his experiments with vegetarianism in London, his encounters with theosophists and religious texts like the Bhagavad Gita, which profoundly influenced his spiritual development. His time in England was a period of significant intellectual and personal growth, laying the foundation for his later philosophical framework. Upon returning to India, Gandhi's initial attempts to establish a legal practice were unsuccessful. This led to a turning point in his life, accepting a year-long assignment in South Africa in 1893. This experience proved to be transformative. He encountered blatant racial discrimination firsthand, which ignited his passion for social justice and marked the beginning of his public life. He recounts numerous incidents of humiliation and injustice, such as being thrown off a train for refusing to move to a non-European compartment. In South Africa, Gandhi developed his philosophy and practice of satyagraha, truth force or soul force. He meticulously describes the various campaigns he led against discriminatory laws, including the fight against the Registration Act that required Indians to carry identification cards. He details the methods of non-violent resistance he employed: peaceful protests, civil disobedience, and boycotts. He emphasizes the importance of truthfulness, non-violence, and self-suffering as essential elements of satyagraha. He narrates the struggles, the imprisonments, and the gradual, albeit often hard-won, victories of the Indian community in South Africa. Gandhi's account of the development of satyagraha is central to the book. He explains the ethical and spiritual underpinnings of this philosophy, highlighting its distinction from passive resistance. He emphasizes the active nature of satyagraha, requiring courage, conviction, and a willingness to endure hardship without resorting to violence or hatred towards the oppressor. He illustrates this through various campaigns, showcasing the power of principled action and moral persuasion. The autobiography also delves into the establishment of Phoenix Settlement and Tolstoy Farm in South Africa. These communal living experiments were crucial in fostering a sense of unity and self-reliance among the satyagrahis. Gandhi describes the challenges of building and managing these communities, the principles of simple living and manual labor he advocated, and the personal growth he and his fellow residents experienced. These experiments were laboratories for his social and political ideas, testing the practical application of his philosophy. Returning to India in 1915, Gandhi gradually became involved in the Indian independence movement. He recounts his initial observations of the political landscape, his interactions with prominent leaders, and his growing conviction that a unique, Indian-led movement based on satyagraha was necessary. He details his early campaigns in India, such as the Champaran Satyagraha 1917, against the exploitation of indigo farmers, and the Kheda Satyagraha 1918, in support of peasants facing crop failure and oppressive taxation. These local struggles provided a testing ground for satyagraha on Indian soil and brought Gandhi to the forefront of the national movement. The book extensively covers the non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922, a pivotal phase in India's struggle for independence. Gandhi articulates his strategy of non-violent non-cooperation with the British government, including boycotts of foreign goods, government institutions, and titles. He explains the rationale behind this strategy, aiming to cripple the colonial administration through mass participation and non-violent resistance. He also reflects on the successes and limitations of the movement, including the Chauri Chaura incident, which led him to call off the movement due to the outbreak of violence. This decision highlights his unwavering commitment to non-violence as an absolute principle. Gandhi's reflections on various aspects of life are interwoven throughout the narrative. He discusses his experiments with diet, health, and brahmacharya, celibacy. He candidly shares his struggles and insights into these personal disciplines, viewing them as integral to his spiritual and political journey. His commitment to simple living, self-sufficiency, Swadeshi, and the upliftment of the marginalized, especially the untouchables, whom he called Harijans, are recurring themes. The autobiography concludes before India achieved independence, ending around 1921. However, it provides a comprehensive account of the formative years of Gandhi's life, the development of his core beliefs, and the early stages of his leadership in the Indian independence movement. The book is characterized by its remarkable honesty and self-reflection. Gandhi doesn't shy away from acknowledging his mistakes, his doubts, and his personal struggles. This transparency lends immense credibility to his narrative and makes it a powerful and inspiring testament to the human capacity for growth and the transformative power of truth and nonviolence. In essence, the story of My Experiments with Truth is a detailed chronicle of a man's relentless quest for self-discovery and his unwavering commitment to ethical principles in both his personal and public life. It's a profound exploration of the power of nonviolent resistance, the importance of truthfulness, and the transformative potential of self-reflection. It offers invaluable insights into the making of a Mahatma and the evolution of a philosophy that continues to inspire movements for social justice and peace around the world.